Hi. Hey people, how's it going? Okay, so I want to share to you, I've got so many experiments going on, but I want to talk to you about one of the experiments I'm going on that's very powerful. I think that either people are doing it or maybe people want. It's just an alternative to urine therapy. Maybe a less powerful, but a great alternative nonetheless, and I'm messing about with, as I have no urine on me at the person for whatever reason, so this is a great alternative that I'm messing about with and experimenting like crazy, so I can assure you that what I'm going to say is true. I don't know the exact science, the total science behind structured distilled water, but let me explain to you what I'm doing. So, obviously, aged urine is fucking phenomenal. Urine therapy is fucking designed by nature and you for your use to be massaged into skin. That's got high urea content. As soon as you put it in, it just seeps into the skin super quick, like baby soft skin. It seeps in. But anything we know that we put on the skin gets into the body. Like, it's debatable how much, but rest assured, everything gets into the bloodstream and into the body. It first of all gets into the bloodstream, whatever you put on the skin, whether it be good or bad, and it also gets into the muscles, the fascia, and the organs. Depending on which area of skin you put over, it gets in. Pretty much everything seeps in. So that's why you're only putting good stuff in. There's one great quote I can think of that I always abide by and try my best, and you guys all should too, and for other people, especially unhealthy masses, is don't put anything in your skin you wouldn't be willing to eat or drink. So that's fine, urine and distilled water. But, and this one, so when I say distilled water, I mean like rainwater, not urine therapy now, I'm talking about rainwater. This is zero water, which is very cheap, non-electric, and it delivers ppm. I test it on the TDS all the time. The filter lasts forever. I've promoted these a lot before. www.zerowater.co.uk. It's a British company, delivers worldwide. You can also buy them on Amazon. So they're very good. But anyway, if you've got a water distiller too, that's a worthy investment. It's still cheap. It does cost a little bit of electricity, but it's worth it. The point is, this is for you, this information. It's very powerful to massage distilled. This sounds ridiculous. Hear me out. It's very powerful to massage and to put on your skin, almost like a shower, yeah? To shower in it, holy shit. But I'm talking about literally just pouring it into your hands, or even putting it into a spray bottle, plastic spray bottle. That's another good idea you can do. That's what I did with the aged urine. I did. But you can do that with this. You can just pour it from the bottle or whatever you collect the distilled water in onto your skin, right? And that will deliver you fucking fabulous results. That guarantee gets into, like I said, the muscles, the fascia, the organs, depending on where you put it over. If you put it over your heart, it's going to get into your heart. It's going to get into the bloodstream. And when it becomes systematic medicine. So listen to this. Anything you massage over a particular area of your skin. So say you don't have time for a whole body distilled water shower. So you don't have a distilled water shower. You just want to get some distilled water into you. Say you rub some over your heart repeatedly and just over your heart area. That's working on a systemic and a localized mechanism. What that means is it's not just working seeping into the area that you. So if you rub it over the heart, it's going to go into a localized medicine. It's going to get into the muscles of the heart itself, and etc., etc. But also that's localized, but it's also systemic because up to 1/10 of a millimeter above the surface of the skin is blood. There's blood everywhere from every single layer of skin depth. We have no fucking clue. We have no fucking idea. There's blood every layer of the skin, so it just seeps in. So it becomes systemic. As soon as some medicine hits the bloodstream, it goes around the whole fucking body and the whole fucking bloodstream and the whole fucking mitochondria. So it's localized, systematic. That's why I'm messing about with it, and I'm finding it's really fucking powerful. Not just distilled water, pure distilled water, but also to massage it over specific areas. You can be tactical. Yes, it becomes systemic and it goes everywhere from the bloodstream, but you can be tactical. Have you got like weak kidneys? Have you got adrenal fatigue? Cool. You've got weak adrenals. Start massaging some distilled water, yeah, with your hands and massage it over the kidneys area at the back. Have you got a weak liver? Yeah, well, do it over the front. You know where the liver is. Work it out, or go on Google and search on the maps. It's underneath the right rib cage. You can do it like that. It's fucking powerful. Now, one thing that I'm experimenting more than that, and got to the shit I want to say, is I'm structuring distilled water. So you could argue that this water is dead water. I still think it's powerful, even if it's dead. Way more powerful than, say, spring water from a spring that's 50 ppm or plus. Fucking got crap in it, because every time I drink that stuff from a spring too, and it's got more than 50 ppm and shit, I start sweating. It starts coming out. My body seems to know that it's fucking poison. But anyway, structured distilled water, the best way to structure distilled water, there's a vortex. The best way that I found is sunrise sunset therapy, what Gerard Pollack talks about. Gerard Pollock was the one that found out that the fourth phase of water, the structure happens with red light frequency and infrared red light frequencies, both of which happen in nature from a sunrise and a sunset sun. So there's the one. Put your distilled water outside at sunrise and sunset time. Go and Google, find out what is sunrise time and sunset time. Hour on the dot of sunrise, or just the whole day is easier. But the point is, if you haven't got time, sunrise and up to 1 hour after sunrise, find out your sunset time 1 hour before. That's the money. The money of red light therapy is 1 hour before. 1 hour. If it's better if you can do 2 hours before sunrise, 2 hours after sunrise, 2 hours before sunset, 2 hours after sunset. Because there's 4 hours of medicine in this. Well, it's always medicine, but 4 hours of prime time at the peak of the sunrise and 4 hours at the peak of the sunset. So if you put it out, preferably with the lid open. I mean, if it rains, it's cool, rainwater anyway. But if you don't put the lid open, 50% of the light, 40-60% of red light still penetrates through plastic, which is fucking cool. So, I mean, there's options there. But the point is that the sunrise, sunset sun will structure the fuck out of your distilled water. And that's what I've been putting on, massaging on. I've not just been massaging 0 ppm, I've been massaging 0 ppm structured. I've been putting it out with sunrise and sunset when I've been out. And also, I've got a red light machine, little red light. It's not a big one, it's a cheap one because they're fucking expensive as you shit. So this is like 50-60 quid, same for you guys, and you guys in America, there's a fucking cheap one. I'm gonna get it again because this is kind of, yeah, it's okay, it's good. But what I've been doing is I've been putting it over the top, putting it on and over the top. Yeah, I've been putting it on and over the top of the. I've been experimenting with putting it. It definitely works, by the way. It definitely structures it. And structures, you'll feel a difference, by the way, between structured distilled water with sunrise, sunset, and the machines, or just one of the two, and versus none. There's a massive difference. I could talk forever about the science behind it and what we know, but I won't. We don't want to bore you today. So the top of it, you put it over the. I'm putting over the top, and then also putting it next to the side, because like I said, 40-60% of the light gets in from the red light and from the sunrise, sunset gets in through plastic. I've been trying to work out whether it's more beneficial to have a great distance, because there's only a little bit in there, if I put it through the top with the lid open 100%, but the distance does make a factor of these things, versus to the side where you lose 50%, but it's also nearer. So I'm trying to figure out the science between which one's better on that. It's a bit geeky. I need to do a bit more research on that. But rest assured, if you put a red light machine, if you've got a red light machine, if you do that with all your waters and start that shit into your skin, wow, does it do something. By the way, I've been drinking that with pumping sunrise, sunset, and red light therapy, and I don't think you can overdo it. Oh God, I can talk forever. Sorry guys if you're getting bored, but like, I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're enjoying this. But yeah, there is such thing as red light therapy on your body, but I've been experimenting in, and there is not too much. There's no such thing as having too much red light therapy on your water. So in your body, you can overdo it on the machines. You get tired, lethargic, and lazy with the red light because it's a fake light at the end of the day. It's concentrates some power, but for some reason you can't overdo it. I don't know why. It's amazing. You can't overdo it with putting too much red light on your distilled water. It just adds more power and fire to it, and it gets really fucking powerful. I've been doing it so long that I've changed the taste of, get this, I've been putting the red light for like half an hour, 40 minutes, and then drinking it. Concentrated red light, concentrated sunrise, sunset on my taste the difference. It's really pure tasting because it's 0 ppm, but I can taste like it's even more pure, and it goes down the throat even. What I reckon is what Ari Whitten talks about is changing what structured water does. It changes the viscosity of the water. So I think there's water that's thin, and there's thick sludgy water. Think of like spring water with lots of ppm of heavy metals and other rocks in it. That's kind of heavy water, sludgy, sticky water in a way. Then there's distilled water, which is pretty thin, and then there's levels of thin water, viscosity of like thinness, and there's a very extreme level of thinness where it's so fucking smooth flowing, and that's what happens when you structure distilled water. So when you do that, drink it, structure distilled water, when you go put it out at sunrise, sunset, and you do the light machines, one or the other, and you keep stepping it up, wow, it just increases the power, it makes it even thinner, and it kind of, the negative charge inside the distilled water, they cluster together in smaller groups, I think. You know, I'm not 100% sure on the science, but whatever it does, it changes the viscosity, which enhances the mitochondrial function, because that structured distilled water now goes into the mitochondria, and fucking, it upgrades the mitochondria big time when you drink structured distilled water, and structuring it best with like, wow. So, to conclusion, it's very powerful to drink structured distilled water, but the solution for people that don't want to you know, either you're showering dirty tap water, or you don't want to, you've got a filter, but you want to really look after your skin, or you want another way to get medicine, really powerful medicine. This is something I'm going to be talking about a lot of, because I think it's very powerful for people that don't want to do urine therapy because they're disgusted, which is cool, because you work with people wherever that, you know, might be disgusting to some people. Rest assured, urine therapy on your skin is, fresh urine is really powerful, and aged urine is the next level, but it smells, so that's the problem. But this one, wow. And when I drink this after charging in sunrise, sunset, and red light machines, I can feel the kick and the high instantly, way more than just if it was distilled and unstructured. There's a huge difference. I challenge anyone not to find the difference and notice the difference. And then another difference is when instead of just drinking it and getting into the bloodstream, that has to go through the digestive system, where maybe something's lost. I think something's lost. I feel like it intuitively. Something's lost when I drink that, like even aged urine. I think something's lost, even though it's very powerful anyway. And I think drinking structured distilled water, something is lost. Not a lot, but something. And how I know that, because when I compare them to massaging now structured distilled water into my skin, and with the aged two in the past, there's a huge difference. So that's really a powerful way to get medicine direct to where you need to go. You can do it localized and systemic, right? Instead of drinking it, you can target specific things, and beyond that, I think it's just a powerful fucking thing. I'm so glad I got into urine therapy, because now I figured out that the best two ways to get medicine in, it's not just one, eat or drinking it. That's one way. There's a push-pull thing you can do. You can do it that way, which is cool, but also you can add to that, probably even more powerful. It just takes more time because it's longer to do. Massage shit into your skin. Massage the medicine into your skin. And yes, I said it. I'm not talking about massaging urine therapy, even though that's ideal because it's urine, it seeps into skin. I'm talking now about massaging fucking superstructured distilled water. That does crazy shit. You want to decalcify your pineal, massage that into your foreheads. Holy shit, it'd be fucking crazy. Yeah, it's good stuff. Alright. Oh, nice, Jimmy. Pleased to see that. And Dalton. Yeah, man. Give that a go, Dalton. I know you'll be up for that. If you've got anyone that's got distilled water, crack it out with Sunrise Sunset and the red light, if you red light machines too, and start massaging that in. I'm also on my testicles, because your testicles, as for men, produce a lot of testosterone, 95% testosterone. So guess what? It charges up your testosterone like nothing you wouldn't see. Well, apart from fresh urine on there and aged urine, obviously, and sunlight too. But it's very powerful, and wherever it goes, the medicine, you get it in there. But you can work this tactically. If you have weak areas of your body, or areas you want to strengthen, organs, arms, legs, face, pineal, fucking heart, lungs, gallbladder, spleen, colon, intestines, parasite removal. Yup. Even for moving your bowels and constipation, rub it over the gut and shit. It's very powerful. Distilled water, structured distilled water, massaging it in. I know it sounds kind of ridiculous, but it just works. So we do what works. Alright. Alright, thanks for watching, and have a blessed day. Thanks for joining me, and let me know, guys. Hit me up on Messenger. Direct message me if you're trying this out and you wanna try it out. That's very powerful. Let me know your results too. I would like more information, because as one person I can experience and get to know my body, but if more and more people can experience it, then I can know that I'm not fucking going crazy here. I don't think I am. It's really powerful. It's really powerful shit. All right.